There's a phrase that goes, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And there's a lot of truth to that, isn't there? You see, life has a way of boxing us in, of whispering lies into our ears that we are not capable of more, that the boundaries we feel are permanent walls, that the ceilings above us are unbreakable. But the truth is that the limits you see are not real barriers. They are illusions. Illusions created by fear, by doubt, by insecurity, by the voices of others who never dared to try, and by your own belief that you cannot go further. But listen closely, because your destiny is not confined to those walls, your greatness is not trapped beneath that ceiling, because you were not created to live small, to live hidden, to live trapped inside the comfort zone. You were created to expand, to rise, to evolve, to break your own limits, and the moment you believe you have reached the end, the moment you tell yourself you cannot take another step, that is the very moment when your real journey begins. You see, growth never happens in comfort. Greatness never blooms in safety. Strength is never built inside the walls of fear, but it is built in the moments when you feel you cannot go on, but still do. It is built when your mind screams stop, but your heart whispers keep moving. It is built when your body aches and your spirit refuses to surrender, because the truth is, your limits are not outside of you. They are inside of you. They live in your beliefs. They live in your habits. They live in the excuses you repeat every single day, and if you want to rise, if you want to grow, if you want to create a destiny greater than anything you've imagined, then you must first declare war on those limits. You must destroy the false belief that you cannot. You must silence the voice that says you are not enough. You must push through the resistance that tries to chain you to mediocrity, because your life will never change until you break your own limits. And breaking them will not be easy. It will feel like tearing yourself apart. It will feel like walking through fire. It will feel like drowning in effort. But when you push through, you will discover a strength you never knew existed. You will uncover abilities you thought were impossible. You will realize that the person you thought you were is nothing compared to the person you are becoming. And that transformation is what destiny requires, because your story will not be written by staying where you are. Your story will be written by how far you push beyond what you thought was possible. And every time you choose to go one step further, to lift one more weight, to study one more hour, to stay up one more night, to take one more risk, you are breaking the chains. You are expanding your life. You are proving to yourself and to the world that you cannot be caged by fear, that you cannot be trapped by doubt, that you cannot be stopped by pain, because pain is not your enemy. Pain is your signal that you are growing. Pain is proof that you are stretching beyond your limits. Pain is a reminder that you are alive and fighting for something greater. And every single time you endure it, every time you walk through it, you become stronger, and soon you realize that the limits you thought were walls were nothing but doors waiting to be pushed open. And on the other side of those doors is the life you dream of, the destiny you were born for, the greatness you were made to carry. So here's the question I challenge you with today. What limits have you convinced yourself are unbreakable? What walls have you built around your dreams? What ceilings have you accepted as your boundaries? Because the truth is, those are not your limits. Those are illusions. And the real limit, the real boundary is inside your mind, inside your soul. And if you dare to challenge it, if you dare to fight it, if you dare to break through it, that is where you will find your true self. That is where you will discover your real power. And that is where your destiny awaits. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's actually already been a year since this book came out. Time flies when you're having fun. We did a little celebration last night, just a few of us, but it was a great night. The whole team is very, very proud of this book, and I wanted to share with you just a few reviews so you can see what people are saying about it. I wanted to start with this review from a reader who wrote, "This book saved my life." And this is not an uncommon occurrence with this book. People write to me all the time to say that the book helped them get through tough times, helped them make big decisions, gave them hope when they thought all was lost. That's what I wanted this book to be. I wanted it to be a beacon for anyone out there struggling, fighting, hoping for something better. Then there's this review from someone who said, "The book changed my mindset about believing in myself." That's another common thing I hear. People say the biggest takeaway from the book is learning to believe in themselves, which is funny, because it was also my biggest obstacle when I was younger. So to know that the book helps others with the same thing gives me immense satisfaction. There's also this review from a reader who said, the book helped him focus on his goals. You see, life can be messy. Goals can seem distant. Priorities can get blurred. But at the end of the day, what we remember is our core purpose, our driving force, the reason we get up in the morning. This book serves as a reminder, a lighthouse guiding you back to what truly matters, helping you cut through the noise and distractions. And finally, I wanted to end with this review. It says, a book that will change your life if you let it. The most important part about any book, any advice, any message, is that it's not forced upon you. You have to be willing to receive it, willing to change, willing to grow. This book is like a friend. It shares its wisdom, its experiences, its battles, but ultimately it's your journey. You decide how far you want to go, what you want to change, how you want to grow. So to everyone who has bought this book, thank you for giving it a chance. To those who have read it, I hope it served you well. To those who have shared their experiences, you are helping others by doing so. And to those who have yet to discover the book, I hope it finds you when you need it most. A guiding light leading you towards your best self. And yes, you heard that right. If you pick up a copy of the book, you'll not only get a signed bookplate, but also access to exclusive content that will deepen your understanding of the lessons shared in the book. It's a great way to support the channel and get extra value from the book. In the meantime, keep pushing your limits. Don't settle for less than you deserve. And remember, you are stronger than you think. Keep going. See you soon.